feel like I just have this deep urge to throw out everything. I'd be proud to be caught outfit repeating. Girl, what's that? Look how much space is left. We're ready to enter the battlefield. Hi friends, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, how are you? My name's Allie, and if you're coming back, so good to see you again. I missed you. I'm addressing it. Yes, my hair is breaking at the top of my head and you can see it throughout the whole video, okay? Yes, I think it's probably bleached, but I also think that it's a hot summer sun, especially that I was in California, just directly on it, and the fact I've been working out so much in hot environments and tying my hair up every single day, and my hair just couldn't take the stress, okay? So if you see me looking like a funny plant character that's sprouting throughout this video, just know that I know and I have to deal with it every day. But I'm gonna try to figure out how to healthily let it grow out so that my hair doesn't just all fall off. Okay, thanks, bye. So today, sorry, I think I'm getting a call. Yes, hello?
Hello, ma'am. Is this Allie Del Rey?
Yes, this is she.
My name is Chloe, and I'm with the Federal Department of 800 square foot apartment closets for fashionistas, and you have been found in violation for having too many clothes in your closet.
Seriously?
Yes, you need to clean out your closet now, or we will send agents to your house.
Oh, okay. No need for that. We can work something out.
Ma'am, it's simple math. Either clean your closet out, or have agents at your house.
Okay, I will. Well, to me, it sounds like we have a job to do. It's time to clean out this closet! So it's been almost exactly a year since I last did a closet clean out, and that is impressive for me. If you've been watching my channel for over a year, then you know I have done quite a few closet clean outs, but this is the first time that it's taken me a year to get to the point where I have clothes that are just piling up because I have no hangers or rack space to hang them. Also, this closet is smaller than my last apartment's closet, so it's honestly quite impressive that it has taken me this long to get to this point. But now that we have made it to the point of having piled up clothing, it is time to go through every single item and decide what deserves to stay and what needs to walk the plank. And as we go through all the clothing, I thought it'd be cool to talk about how over the last year I have built a closet that has felt like truly me, made my mind and my physical space less cluttered, and made me more excited about building outfits every morning. Also, if I'm gonna be real, cleaning out your closet kind of sucks major. When heading into battle and closet clean out territory, you need 3 things: your drink of choice, a comfy outfit, and a laptop or some other source of media. Today I chose water. I would normally choose matcha, but I already had iced tea this morning and caffeine makes my bowels run, and I'm not trying to my pants while we're trying on our clothes. This is my comfy outfit because we're gonna be throwing things on and off. And lastly, our media source. If you're super cool girl and want to be aesthetic like you're in a 2000s rom-com movie while you're going through all your clothes, I would pick maybe a good album. But if you're like me and you're brain rotted, then I'd turn on a TV show. But with these 3 items, we're ready to enter the battlefield. I love to go by category. It just helps to break it into bite-sized chunks. And today we're starting with our mini dresses. Well, actually, I lied. First, we have this corset that I keep on my mini dress rack, honestly, because I just feel like it matches the aesthetic and it's so gorgeous that I don't want it to be hiding in my closet. Oh, look at this gorgeous piece. This is one of my favorite pieces. Obviously, it's gonna be a keep, but it's honestly a perfect mascot to represent one of the methods I've been using when building my closet in the last year. And that is that I've been focusing on getting unique pieces because I feel like they spark more joy for me versus a simple piece that I get bored of pretty quick. I think there's been a lot of discussion recently about outfit repeating, and one way people say to make outfit repeating easier on the self is to buy basics so that you can wear them and style them in a multitude of ways, and I think that's a great tactic. But also I think that buying something that's a super big standout piece and can't really blend in to look like you didn't just wear it yesterday, even though you're outfit repeating, it's like people might actually love that for you. Personally, I love when someone rewears a piece of theirs I love. Like, it doesn't lose any luster. So basically, I've been buying pieces that I feel like I'd be proud to be caught outfit repeating. Also, my little baby doll dresses I love, but now that I have this one on and I realize I have these two, which are also similar baby doll cuts, I'm definitely feeling like one needs to go. I think this one is my least favorite because of that weird, unflattering boob thing. This is the dress I wore on my first date with Zach. Oh my gosh, guys. Going into my closet after the breakup, I did not expect to be so insanely triggering, but I felt like everything in there pretty much reminded me of him, because either I would have a memory of him complimenting me in the piece of clothing, or I would remember asking him, oh, should I wear this or this? Like, insignificant moments became so significant. But of course this one has extra sentimentality because it was the first date dress. You know, I think that we lay her to rest, because I do have these two long sleeve dresses, both of which I want to keep, and the dress I'm wearing is kind of like the love child of these two. So I think these will suffice in my closet. And not just that I want to get rid of a clothing piece that reminds me of Zach, but it's more that also it's just like entering a new era of my life, and it's kind of like, why hold on to the past? I need my wardrobe to feel fresh and to feel like me and to feel like where I'm going, not where I've been. Why am I getting so prophetic? I feel like this would be great for just me to pass on this because of that. And these are actually kind of like happy tears, because I feel like it's a sign that I'm willing to step in the next chapter of my life. Okay. I did not expect to get emotion. It's kind of crazy how much meaning clothes can hold to you in your life. This dress is like my twee dress for the days that I really want to feel like I love caterpillars and I like the movie Juno. So I'm gonna keep her. Like, that was my twee dress. I feel like this is my fun summery dress, but honestly I'm gonna put it in maybe because I only like it to serve that one purpose. This has been a long time owned dress, but I don't think I've worn it in the last year. Honestly, it's because I sewed the button shut because it was busting, because I guess according to this dress I have a big chest, so thank you, dress. But yes, I sewed them shut, so I can't button it up. I have to put it over my head, but it's really tight. So every time I look at it, I'm just like, ugh. Thinking about the way that emotions tie to clothing, I also feel like clothing is a great way to express your emotions or express your personality. Also, this dress is so gorgeous. Every time I wear it, I get so many compliments. It's like what Aladdin would wear if he was a queen. But as I was saying, I love to buy pieces of clothing that I feel like represent my emotions or different parts of my personality. So some days I'll wake up on the right side of the bed and feel like I want to wear something cutesy, something that twirls, something that reflects my relaxed, content mood. Other days, I'll wake up feeling quirky, like I want to stand out and I want to be funky and fun, and I'll wear something twee. Other days, I'll be connecting with my Texan roots and want to wear something on the countryside. And then other days, I'll feel edgy, like I want to wear something that's sexy and has leather or is black because I'm feeling tough. And I just think it's beautiful that you can represent out to the world without even saying a word something about who you are, and clothes are an amazing way to do that. Oh my gosh. This is the first time I'm wearing this dress. I bought it at Goodwill where they don't have dressing rooms, so I had to put it over my clothes and I wasn't 100% sure it was gonna fit, but it's so cute! Look at the ruffles. Okay, earlier I said maybe to this, but I feel like these are super similar and this one is much higher quality. I don't love this stitching. It just looks unfinished. Whereas this, I could see myself wearing this at a wine bar. Like, she's so cute. She's kind of giving like successful 30-year-old who's maybe like a new mom but still loves to dress in really fun outfits. You know what I mean? I love this little black romper. She's a slip-on go-to. And I feel like if I'm gonna wear a romper, I'm honestly gonna choose this one over this one. I feel like this print to me, while the psychedelicness is fun, it's a little 2020 in a way to me that I don't know, I just don't like. As always, I have too many black dresses, but I actually love wearing all of them. So I am gonna keep all of them. Cry about it, because I'm not. If I had to pick between this and this is more my true vibe. But the beading, oh yeah, she's gonna win out. You guys notice I actually did what I said I'd do and got this tailored. My Tahani dress! This is my main character Muse dress, so definitely gotta keep. And I'm gonna keep this dress and this romper too. And my 1 milli dress. This was a maybe, but honestly without its ribbon, I feel like she needs to go away. For those of you keeping score, here are your final numbers. Let's start with my new silk dress I got on Whatnot. Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful with the 3 layers of silk, especially when I have all this space to walk and it just flows. Honestly, Whatnot eats so much because I also got this corset from there. It's just like the perfect place to find those unique pieces that I was talking about earlier. Actually, if y'all have been wondering what I'm gonna do with the clothes that I'm gonna pass on, I'm actually gonna be selling them on today's sponsor, Whatnot, and donating the proceeds to a charity. Also, I'm giving away $500, but more on that later. Whatnot is the #1 live stream shopping app where you can buy, sell, or auction so many things, including beauty, fashion, jewelry, Pokemon cards, electronics, toys, and so much more, even snacks and candy. Jinx and I are hopping on Whatnot here. Let's see if we can find any super unique standout pieces. One of my favorite sellers started a show. Her and her community are so friendly that it's just a great live to come to hang out. I love the fact that it has the graphic, but it also has lace. The bottom is cool too, how it has that little beige silk moment. One of the straps is beaded. I could totally see the movement of this being so fluid and gorgeous too. Had to swipe. Someone's fighting me for it. I got it! Oh my gosh. This isn't like anything I own. It's gonna be such a nice, unique piece. Thank you. We gotta look at jewelry, of course, and this ring. I love the unique shape and the gemstone. Look how it's like blue and pink. Oh my gosh, I got it! For $11 too, like. With over 100 plus categories, there's truly something for everyone on Whatnot. So make sure y'all use my link or scan the QR code to get $15 off your first purchase anywhere on the app. That means you could get that $11 ring for free and still have leftover credits for something else. And just like the last 2 times, because Whatnot is ever so gracious, if you follow me at Ellie Del Rey on Whatnot, you will automatically be entered into a giveaway to win $500 of Whatnot shopping credit. Thanks to Whatnot for repeatedly supporting and sponsoring my channel. Now, separate from Whatnot's sponsorship, on my own accord, I will be selling everything I pass on from this closet clean out on Whatnot Saturday, August 22nd, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific time. And I'll be donating the proceeds to UNICEF, a charity that I've recently become really passionate about while reading this memoir, A Long Way Gone, Memoirs of a Boy Soldier. UNICEF's mission verbatim is to relentlessly pursue a more equitable world for every child, and they do this by delivering critical nutrition, health, education, and life-saving humanitarian aid for children. So make sure to follow me on Whatnot at Ellie Del Rey and set an alarm so you don't miss the live stream. Okay, now let's get back to the closet clean out. Oh guys, this is my Lake Como dress that my mom and I hand beaded, and I did wear this for a special occasion with my used to be special somebody. But honestly, there's no way I'm giving up this dress, so I guess he'll live immortalized in my midi and maxi dresses. Girl, I forgot about this dress. I'm gonna wear this to a Thai dinner tonight I have with my mom. Okay, I need to remember about my maxi dresses more. I feel like I forget about them because they're crammed in the corner of my closet, but they're so comfy but also look high effort. That's something else that I feel like helps to build a closet you love, is having comfy clothes that are actually fun. Like this is my Trader Joe's dress. I religiously wear this to Trader Joe's when I don't want to get all done up. It's like for the same amount of effort as putting on sweatpants and a tank top. you could convey a whole different message about who you are. And to me, if I saw a girl wearing this at Trader Joe's, I would think that she's like a happy, loves to go out to the farmer's market, start her morning with a smile kind of girl. Gosh, I love this dress and I don't want to get rid of her, but I have learned, as we're talking about comfort, that a halter neck strap does not do me any justice. It just gives me a neck and a headache, and at the end of the day I end up avoiding those pieces because I know that they're gonna cause me pain and make me grouchy. You know, the goal of this video for me is not to whittle down a bunch of clothing, just really enough to where I have more space in my closet and room for potentially new clothes. But if I was trying to be really stringent like I was in my last closet clean out, I would put 2 pieces of clothing head to head and pick, if I had these 2 options, which am I more likely to want to wear? And I think that would actually make it pretty easy, because it's like, if I'm feeling like every time I'm always gonna go for A over B, then that tells me everything I need to know. So I don't know, maybe if you're trying to be ruthless, try that strat. Let me know how it goes. This jumpsuit, yeah, she still smells like my perfume from California because I wore it so many times that the perfume just eternally attached to it. So that shows how much I love it. Keep. For dresses that are really fancy, like I feel like that velvet one and this one that I have always said in all my closet cleanouts I love and I can never get rid of because I just think it's so gorgeous, but I never ever have anywhere for myself to wear them, and so I think it's about time I let go of this dress. I already have that more interesting polka dot dress, so I'm gonna pass on this. So this is actually probably the #1 item I was not looking forward to when I knew I was making this video, because this was Zach's favorite piece of clothing and I used to wear it a lot specifically for him, and that sounds weird. That makes it sound like he forced me to wear it or something, but it was actually on my end. I loved wearing it around him because I knew that it was his favorite. Of course, I love it myself too, but to me, it was like wearing my love for him on my sleeve, I guess kind of like literally. Wearing it for the first time since the breakup, it just reminds me of how loving of a person I am that I actively chose to wear this, like literally outfit repeated this dress so many times because it made me so happy to make my partner happy. And I think that just says a lot about the kind of person I am. It just reminds me that I'm a really loving person and that I have a lot of love to give. So we're actually gonna keep her. Also, she's really freaking comfy. I mean, she has pockets and she's stretchy and slouchy, and that was literally the reason I started wearing her. So also keep my little gauze shawl for a cool styling moment. What category should be next on the docket? Usually I like to do tops before bottoms, but I'm kind of intimidated by all my tops. It's usually one of the hardest sections because it's usually where I have the most amount of pieces. So we're actually gonna do bottoms first, starting with mini skirts and shorts. Honestly, in this section, there's some things that I just know without even having to try on or think about that I want to pass on. 2 of which are these, both of which I had a vision. And I feel like sometimes you have a vision and it works out really well. And other times you have a vision and it just falls flat. Or falls horrendously. This one, obviously, super short, not practical. I thought I could wear it to the club. Have not done that. This, I think that when I bought this, I was like, oh, it's giving Monster High. Maybe I also thought it could be a cool layering piece. Bye. Again, another mini that's just like, I thought I could, and then I don't. This is just a reminder of the time I was in the British airport and the airport attendant told me that I was wearing bloomers for everyone to see out in public. Yeah, not a good memory. I have 3 denim mini skirts, rise-wise and design-wise. I mean, look at these freaking baddies. Yeah, these are always gonna win out over this. I also have 3 mini denim shorts. And again, style-wise, these are just so much more fun than the basic pair. And since I'm in my unique cool item era, I think we can say bye to the basic. I got 4 plain black mini skirts. Honestly, I kind of wear this one and this tighter one, like quite often interchangeably, because I feel like the shape makes a really big difference depending on the top I have on. I like this one too, but I kind of just feel like 4 mini black skirts is a little excessive. This skirt I feel like is actually really cute. I just don't really know how to style it. And also whenever I do want to wear something that's this color and kind of like lacy, this vibe, I feel like I just always choose these shorts instead. And that's another great tip. Before you buy something, think about if there's actually clothes that you already own that you could style with it and love it. Otherwise, it's just gonna sit on the rack like my white lacy skirt did. My little punk skirt. I loved using this in Rockstar Girlfriend outfits. Sometimes it's hard when I put on a piece and I'm like, I never really reach for this anymore. I see it staring at me in my closet and I'm still like, I'll pick something else. And feeling like, well, for that reason I should give it away. But then also thinking, but what if I go back into that phase in the future and I miss it? Oh, also the skull bone details. I'm gonna do her maybe for now. As for this skirt, the concept idea I feel like I had, the skirt's a little big for me, so I think that has always bothered me. Also, my ex sewed these pockets on for me, which wait, they're not even real pockets. The way I'm just discovering that these are not real pockets. I'm so dead. These are though. Wait. Oh my gosh, that's so smart. He sewed it like a pocket instead of sewing it. Wait, and then you also have the actual skirt pocket. Wait, dang, he's creative. But anyway, because of the size fitting and the reminder of him, I think we'll just pass. Pass, and keep. My DIY Union Jack shorts. And if you guys are like, holy trigger, actually, no. Because I actually love the Union Jack outside of the fact that my ex is English, so this really doesn't bother me. Yay, I still get to wear the Union Jack without emotional attachment. But yes, these I DIY'd for my ACL experience. I wish I had done them on higher quality denim because I think that they would fit nicer. More like these Hollister shorts that I DIY'd. So I'm tempted to be like, should I keep these or should I redo them on a nicer denim? I think maybe I'll keep them for now, and then if I ever find a better black jean, then I'll redo them. I know these apple bottoms were iconic for ACL. I mean, literally even the shape is an apple. But first of all, I would have to sew because I never did. I just rolled them up. And this little sweet to the core is so cute. But girl, the way I had to rig this, because there's no zipper. Like, these shorts are just, I don't know, they're kind of on their last leg. They don't fit that great. I had them tailored, but he didn't really know what he was doing, I think. I feel like if I wanted actual apple bottoms that also weren't literally flaking on the label, then I could just buy some secondhand online. But guys, I haven't worn these since ACL, and it is because of all the issues they have. Okay, our one maybe, I'm gonna keep her for now. I think we did a pretty good job on getting rid of stuff in this section. Oh no, oh no, oh no! 16 kept and 11 passed.
The next day.
It's time to dive into the pile. Because we got maxi skirts as our next category, and for some reason that's what most of this pile is. Now, for some weird reason, I had insane maxi skirt game while in California, so I have all these showstopper pieces. This one too with the pattern. They're all so unique, all so different, but all just pieces I'm absolutely in love with. So call Gwen Stefani, because no doubt we're keeping all 3 of these. Is this skirt very much in the same vein as these 2 newer skirts? Yes, and that makes me tempted to say I don't need a 3rd one, but also this was my favorite maxi skirt before I owned any 3 of those. Well, that might be a little bit of a lie, because I own this skirt. Hold your applause, guys. I know. But this one, she's always been there for me. She's been the OG before these 2 ever even stepped into the picture. And so I think I'm gonna keep her for now, unless I start realizing that anytime I want a skirt like this, I only reach for those 2, but that'll be for, I guess, next year's clean out. Oh, hold on. I think I just made an outfit that I need to wear. I feel mermaid angelic in this, which reconfirms that I think I should keep this white skirt and get rid of this one. The lace detail, that's a specialty we need. This skirt is truly gorgeous and has beautiful movement. I feel like for me, I just never really reach for it because the blue is just a little too much vibrant color for me. It's okay to recognize something as beautiful or fashionable and still not need to own it for yourself. Pass. I like this orange skirt, but it's a little big, so it rides really low, and it's just not giving me any va-va-voom, so I feel like pass. I think I would have kept the orange skirt if I wasn't about to do this. Keep, and obviously over my dead body, keep. Okay, but we have to have some passes. And I think we could battle it out between these two brown skirts. My thing is that I prefer the look and style of the one I have on, except for the fact that it's really thick and it's more of a winter skirt, which we know is a non-existent season in Houston, whereas this skirt is so much more breathable for Houston weather. And honestly, I hope I don't regret this, but I reached for this one more because of our weather here. So I think I should keep this one and pass on the velvet. Speaking of Houston, in my next video, I'm actually gonna talk about how I've been feeling after the California trip, if I am gonna move to SoCal, and if so, where in SoCal, or if I'm gonna stay in Houston, or if I'm even gonna try some other cities. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned for the next one. I was gonna pass on this, but here's my thing. I don't like this underlayer that I had cut to be a miniskirt. But what if I just cut it out fully and then just wore cute little shorts that I have underneath? Like these polka dot ones, or I have like green striped ones from Brady Melville. I feel like that could be really interesting. This isn't a skirt, but it hangs with my skirts because it's too wrinkly to fold with my pants. But these Free People pants, keep. Yeek. Unlucky number 13, kept. Good thing I'm not superstitious, and ate fast. Am I cheating by saying I'm allowed to keep both pairs of my yoga pants because they're not just fashion, they're also for yoga? I don't think it is. I'm keeping both. This is just like that red and black mini skirt that is a piece that used to be a staple of old alley fashion and I just don't reach for anymore, but she's been a favorite piece in my closet. I think we hold on to her and then maybe we just let go of. Oh shoot, wait, I was gonna say get rid of these trip pants, but now that they're on. Okay, of the three, I definitely want to get rid of these. Shoot, I really don't be needing both. I need one. Which one should I keep? Wait, guys, give your opinions in the comments because I don't know if I can choose. I love a dress pant. Do I actually ever wear them? Rarely, because it's hard to make them look casual. So pass on this one because of the high waist. Pass. But keep this one because she's low rise and I feel like vision. Like, do you see the vision? A or B? I think B. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm actually gonna retire these pants, which used to be my favorite. I probably wore them like 2 or 3 times a week, at least lounging, if not out, because they're so comfy. But I actually have new comfy pants that I like even better. So I feel like these Free Peoples can go. Let's just jump straight into jeans since it's part of pants. What if I told you after pulling out all of my jeans, I realized that I actually don't want to get rid of any of them. I have my 2 basic pairs in 2 different washes that I both wear all the time. My beaded florals, yeah, she's not going anywhere. My Miss Me's, which also are a huge staple for my closet, especially when I want my to look good. The only 2 maybe pairs are this one with gorgeous floral lace. That's too small for me and I need to see if I can make it bigger. I was gonna sew like a little triangle patch here on the side. And I think that that would be a really fun project to see if I can successfully do. So if anything, I'll just move this over to my sewing area. And then my baggy denim. These are like for a very specific purpose if I want to look tomboyish or honestly a lot of time for dance class. But even then for dance class, I feel like I prefer sweatpants. These probably get wear like once or twice a year. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of these. Oh, they have such a cute polo jean strap. No, I'm getting rid of them. I'm getting rid of them. I need to at least get rid of one pair because I can't really close this drawer very well right now. So she will be the sacrifice. Sometimes in building your closet or cleaning out your closet, you have to be realistic about what you actually wear and how often you wear it. Because it can be nice to own a piece that you're like, well, I do wear this once a year, but it's like, girl, that's once a year. I feel that it's more important to have a less cluttered drawer that doesn't piss you off every morning you're trying to go in there for denim than having that denim that you like to wear once or twice a year.
Should I do tops next? Gosh, I have so many. Why are they staring at me like that? What if they're planning to build a shirt monster and attack me when I start? Maybe I should just do like jackets instead?
Insulating clothing. There is simply no reason I need to own this many of them as a Houstonian. Ooh. I feel like this is the one section we need to be really ruthless because this is the one section I'm really not employing to its full potential. Here we go. Keep. So freaking cute, but pass because Houston literally never has the weather for a sweater that has holes. It's either flaming hot 50 years of the week, weeks of the year, or it's cold and you need a legitimate sweater for those 2 weeks. Keep for restaurants. This is so cute, but I don't get enough wear of it. Pass. Oh, this is cute, but I don't wear it because again, it doesn't have fully long sleeves, so the 2 weeks that I do need something warm, it's not gonna be picked. Oh, and it's a maternity sweater. That'd be so cute if I had a bump, but I don't have a bump, so. Okay, I actually love this girl a lot, and I wear her probably more times than I really should be given the weather here, so keep. Oh, this was so cute for a moment, and then I started really resenting the bows, so pass. Wait, did I say I might pass on this in the last closet clean out, and then I decided to keep it because I was like, oh, it's so comfy cozy, and I just like to wear it around, and it kind of reminds me of Coraline vibes, because I don't know if I actually have worn it anytime recently. Oh my god, we're being ruthless. Pass, pass, pass. Honestly, if I am going for like a slouchy sweater, I feel like I always just go for my tried and true flannel. This baby, she's even been seeing me in this month of August, so yeah, keep. Sometimes it's like you just have your tried and true girl that you love to wear every single time. And you know, that's great. That just frees up space for other items in your closet that you do like to play around with in other categories. And especially for sweaters where they take up so much space. Yeah, I literally love this sweater so much. She gives me Bratz vibes. Wish I could wear her more.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not.
But we'll keep her when I can wear her. This is another restaurant sweater. I do own some plain sweaters, literally just for the fact that I would need them to match basically any outfit if I realize I'm going to a restaurant that I think is gonna be cold. That's what this and the white one do. Do I need both? This one's softer, but I like the look of this one more. Let's keep for now. Go back at the end. You guys feeling the speed? I feel like I'm being so speedy. Oh, this is my car sweater. I keep this in my car for... Okay, it's kind of another restaurant sweater. I don't need 3. We're gonna have to go back and pick one to get rid of. I can't even deny, I think my jacket collection is one of my favorite collections across categories. I just think I have such good ones, and I'm not even ashamed. I'm gonna keep them all. Oh, actually I lied because I forgot this jacket is too small for me. I love it though. I think it's so cute if it did fit me. I also don't need a blazer. But look at the cute lace trim. Oh. It's honestly sad how much I like jackets given that I live in a place where I can't wear them that often. Sometimes I feel like maybe I am meant to live in the cold. Okay, since I wasn't too ruthless with jackets, I feel like with the pullovers, we need to be. This is literally just the softest material I'll ever experience in my life, so there's no way I'm giving this up for lounging. But I really don't need all of these pullovers. Again, just not enough cold weather to justify taking up this much closet space with insulating clothing. I feel like every closet clean out I make excuses, but I'm seriously, we're being radical. Pass. For some reason I do really like to wear this one. I wore it a lot this past winter, so keep. Pass. Keep. I only need 1 knit sweater. It's like funny because I wear them both to lounge around, but it's like, why do we need so many different sweaters to lounge around? No one's even seeing them but me. Why don't I have any bright colored jackets? Or sweaters? I feel like that'd be a moment. Okay, I think this one because it's longer, so it'll hide my butt if I ever need it to. Oh, I forgot. I do have one more jacket. This is my only jacket sweater where I feel like it's a hybrid of the two. Makes me feel like a lion. Keep. I have two rain jackets, my actual one and my Coraline one, which I'm not even sure if it actually is a rain jacket. It kind of just looks like one, but obviously I have to keep the Coraline one. I still have the blue wig, you know? This hoodie is the final boss. I wish it was cold enough every day so that I could wear her every day. Back to the restaurant sweaters. Keep because the shape is different. Keep because I feel like these two could go for the same kind of outfits, and this one would go for something that's like a little more black, sleek vibe and wouldn't work with either of these two. Okay. Our speed round got us 18 kept and 13 pass. This is my drug of choice for helping us get through the next category, which is our lovely so many endless tops. I haven't been sleeping very well recently, so actually a daily source of caffeine has been essential. But sometimes I'm so tired that even after I drink the caffeine, I need to nap immediately after. How does that science even work? It's like my body has become immune. I say this because I'm really tired today, but I have to get through the tops. Basically, I'm kind of dreading it because all I want to do is sleep, but we're gonna do it. Also, if any cat owners have any tips, I think that this little girly right here is the reason I haven't been sleeping very well. She doesn't specifically try to wake me up, but I think it's when I hear her playing and making a lot of noise, or like she scratches the wall right next to my bed. I know, Jinx, you're a bad girl. And I've come to the conclusion that it's her because I actually got the best sleep of my life in California. And the only factor that pretty much changed was that she wasn't around. So if anyone has any sleep hygiene tips when you own a cat, please let me know. Okay. Luckily, my closet is already divided into our sleeveless tops, short sleeve tops, and then long sleeves. I think I want to start with a long sleeve tops. One, because I pre-chilled my apartment because I knew I'd be changing in and out of a lot of clothes and create warmth, so I'm really cold right now. But two, because they're my smallest top category. I think there's like 10 here, and there's probably like 5 times that in just the sleeveless section alone. And I'm the kind of girl that likes to do the easy quick tasks first because I like to feel accomplished. I don't want to labor at the beginning and feel like, oh, I'm getting nowhere. I like a little checkbox on the to-do list and feel like, ah, goal accomplished. Yes, get that dopamine. I love, 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 love this top because on the back, it has the saying, different is beautiful, which I just think is such a gorgeous message. And it's also very me and what I believe in. And I feel like when I'm looking at my other long sleeve tops, they don't hold as much meaning. Even if I like how they look, they just don't feel as special. And I think when you're thrifting or shopping and you find a piece that really speaks to you, either because it literally has a message of something you love or something about it just feels really deep to the core of who you are, that's a kind of piece worth investing in compared to something that you just think is cute. Because for me, a piece like this is something I'm always gonna feel really proud and confident wearing because I know it represents who I am. My Marceline top. Oh my gosh, and the fact that this is from Abercrombie & Fitch is such a gag. That I literally feel spiritually connected to Marceline.
Your friends seem nice.
Are you like in my head now or what?
For now.
Well, just don't get in my way. Let's go in the garden.
Guys, should I get a Marcy tattoo? I kinda want one. I've worn this top quite a few times and I really like the artsy style it gives. The only thing that annoys me is the stitch line for the boobas. Was not low enough for mine. That ill-fitting upper part annoys me a lot. I'm gonna put this in the maybe. This top always makes me think of JJ. Love her down, but honestly, I have no reason to dress like JJ. So so fast. Ew, I love the scoop neck. Optional scoop neck though, the way you could button this up too. Okay, I like this top, but I fear that I might have to go back and divide my long sleeves into sheer and opaque options and re-whittle because I think we're keeping too many. There's seriously no reason for me on two black and gray striped tops. Keep pass. I want to keep both of these. Okay, I divided my long sleeves into sheer and opaque because I think those can serve two very different climate purposes. So when I'm picking an outfit in the morning, I'm usually choosing between these or between these depending on the temperature. So basically, I'm having them compete right now in my head with me of which ones I'm more likely to want to wear. And in the sheer category, I only want to keep 3. And I'm going with the method of picking my favorites and leaving my least favorites. So this one, this white kind of Ethel Caney lace. When I put it on, I literally thought of Ethel Kane. I was like, oh. And this one with the bell sleeves, which leaves the artsy one with the top that low-key doesn't fit my chest anyways. And this black one that I like the fit and the hoops, but honestly, it just was a little bit boring. On this side, I really only need like 4. Honestly, a lot of times when I wear a long sleeve, I sweat. In Houston, I feel like it's better to have a jacket and a short sleeve top moment in the winter. I definitely feel like this top, this top, this top, and this top are my tops, which is particularly sad for the cat graphic. I will say, I just think like a graphic like that is a little e-girl internet graphic vibe, and I think that just isn't super me. Should I keep 5? I do think that I wore all of these in the winter, so that's a good sign. Okay, I'm gonna keep them. I think I did a good job. Oh yes, this looks like a good stack. Also, yes, not to bring him up again, but Zach did sew this and I was the model for it and he gave it to me. But I'm definitely gonna be keeping this. It's his craftsmanship, but I'm gonna put it in like a memorabilia box. Y'all, I just counted and I actually got rid of more than I kept. Hey. I mean, that's not even the goal for this video, but for long sleeves, it honestly needed to be. I kept 8 and I let go of 11. Yay! Let's just work our way down the rack now and do short sleeves. First thing we need to address, I have a whole section of short sleeve tops that are just for sleeping and lounging and also sometimes going to dance class in. These are in their whole own separate category because I don't particularly wear them for fashion outfit like I do the other short sleeves. The crazy thing is I have so many that they actually do take up quite a bit of space, but okay, actually I don't wear them all. I don't wear this one, so I'm gonna pass on her. But all of these, you guys have, actually I've worn this one for fashion out. You guys have seen all of these probably. If not me wearing them on my channel, then me taking a dance class. Oh my god, I wear this one a lot. I just love them. You know what? I think I have an empty drawer. I feel like they'd be better served in there because if I'm looking for one, I know I'm looking for it. So it's not like I need to see them in my closet to be reminded of them. I think that would just be like a better organizational thing. So I'm gonna keep them all and they're gonna go in my dresser. Okay, I'm feeling like, let me just take out the pieces that I know I 100% love and I'm gonna keep. This girly. This might be in my top 3 pieces in my closet right now. I've worn this so many times that it's been an affront to justice for all of my other tops. I think if I could only own one top, it would be her. I also really love this top that I just got in California. I wore it the other day and it fits perfectly. I was so worried it was gonna be too big, but she's snug and she's really cool with her ruching and this cute little puckered cuff sleeve with the button. Yeah, again, we're loving uniqueness and you can see that in the fact that these are like my 2 favorite tops right now. Okay, what else do I wear just like a freaking heck ton of the time? This top. She's a popular pick for me. I just love the light airiness of her. I'm also really a big fabric person and I love silk. She's been my favorite material recently. Okay, I also have things I know I want to go, like this. When I got this, I thought it would be really cool because it's like kind of oversized, boxy, chonky, but whenever I wear it, it just never executes. I don't know if I'm just styling it wrong, but I've been wanting to pass on this. Literally been looking forward to the closet clean out to say bye to this for a while. This is a disappointment, but I'm a human and I make mistakes. I just bought this in California and I thought it was super iconic. But when I put it on at home, it did not fit how I thought it would because I was wearing my giant beetle shirt underneath it. So I guess that's my fault. Look, I'm human, we make mistakes. Okay. I won't tease you any longer. Let's start trying on. Oh my gosh, I'm giving Princess bubblegum. I actually think this top is super cute, but I don't think it's really my style. This is the top I pick when I want a nice fitting top that looks like I put in effort, but I don't have to wear a bra and I didn't put in effort. I've only got to wear this like twice because I bought it at the end of my blonde era, and I don't want to get rid of it because I just think it's so iconic, but I'm not blonde anymore. But honestly, would it kind of be funny if I wore it as a girl with pink hair? I feel like it would. I mean, I'm blonde underneath the pink. Maybe. Cute. I'm gonna pass on both of these. I feel like this one is just every girl wears this on St. Patty's Day, and so it doesn't make me feel very special. And I used to love the shirt, but I feel like I have kind of aged out of it a little bit. I still think it's funny and silly, but I just don't think I would wear this that often anymore. I have a weird relationship with this top because I feel like I wear her a lot, but I don't actually love her a lot, but for some reason I still wear her a lot. So I don't know what that's about, but I'm gonna put it in maybe. Pass. Maybe. Pass. Keep. I love this for a casual tee. I like that this top has a turtleneck part of it. I feel like that makes it unique from a lot of my other tops, but I just don't reach for it that much. But it's like, now that it's on, I'm looking at how I would style it and I'm like, oh, I could see myself, for instance, wearing it with these shorts, doing a little heel booty moment with it and accessorizing really cool, or wearing it with my favorite skirt. It's so funny because I feel like a lot of tops I'll come in and I'll look at and I gravitate away from, but then when I put them on during my closet clean outs, I'm like, wait, I see the vision now, or like re-fall in love with the piece. And it just makes me think that when I am building outfits in the morning, maybe sometimes I just need to throw on a piece I haven't worn in a while and then roll with it. And then if I actually don't like it and I'm like, okay, I want to change into something else, that can tell me that it's time to get rid of that item. But then maybe once I have it on, I'll be like, oh wait, yes, I know the exact outfit I could make and I love it, and then I'm happy that I still have it. Because again, it's like, how many times have I worn this top when I could have worn a bunch of different tops? I just bought this top while in California, and even though I do like it, it loves to just do that. I like this top. I just wore it yesterday, so keep. And my yoga top, keep. Do you guys ever get to a point in cleaning out your closet where you're like, I just want to get rid of everything? Like, it's too much work. Just leave me with 2 pieces of clothing, I'll be fine. Ugh. I feel like I'm hitting that point in the closet clean out right now. I still think breaking it down into smaller chunks every time is what makes it easiest. So let's go through my black tops. Again, I don't need so many. 3 graphics, let's keep 1. I like this, but definitely with the black bralette. I forgot I also have this black top. I love this, and I DIY'd it myself, so keep. Since I'm keeping that last top, I'm gonna trade it out for this one. I'm also gonna pass on this. Okay, let me think. Honestly, I think the struggle is that so many times when I wanna wear a top, I just love wearing a sleeveless top because they feel less constricting, because they're usually more weather appropriate. And so I'm just feeling like, wow, I don't wear a lot of my short sleeves and maybe I should get rid of them. I'm gonna get rid of this one. It's kind of boring. All right, I want to compare this shirt and choose one of them because I have a lot of these slouchy big sleeve tops. I just don't think I need so many. I feel like I'm gonna go with my gut here. I don't love the finishing of this top. I think the seam line is kind of boring and doesn't do much for this shape. Whereas this one has the cinch, and I really like the rich color, so I think we should keep the orange. We got rid of that beige, so we're gonna keep this one. I used to think this top was super quirky and super unique and super fun, and I think it still is. I don't know why one sleeve does this and the other sleeve does that, but I can never fix it, and that always annoys me. I think this one got stretched out. I don't know. And also this never aligns perfectly. It's always off center no matter like how you shift it. I guess this was just like maybe sewed a little poorly. And for that reason, It's cute, but eh. I love that I DIY'd this ACL top with the super cool skull on the back, but I'm laughing because I know that if I lift my arms and I'm at a specific angle, you will be able to see nip. She was good for a festival. She is not practical for every day. Oops, another sleep shirt. Threw her in. Last thing is this vest, which every closet clean out, I'm like, oh, I never wear this, I always forget, but I'm gonna wear it, I'm gonna style it, like, it's so cute. And I have not worn it since the last closet clean out, so it's time to give up on her. All right, it's time to be realistic and do some switcheroos here. I wear this blue top more than I wear her, so swap. I think the thing with this top is that I really like the design, but she's kind of like a thick sweater material, so she's not very practical for me. So I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna keep this girly for now because I feel like she has her own unique space on this selection of short sleeves. We finally made it to the last category, sleeveless tops. So I think I have around like 55 tops here. And obviously that's too many. I mean, that's almost 2 months worth of sleeveless tops. Also, if you're wondering, yes, I found this hoodie in my bathroom that I forgot about while I was doing my jackets earlier. So, but she was in my bathroom because I had recently worn her. So I'm gonna keep her. The first thing I'm noticing looking at the rack is I have a bunch of black items and a bunch of white items, way too many in each color. So I think that we start there with narrowing down. This Jeffrey Campbell piece always feels so runway to me when I put it on. Definitely a unique standout piece. I have this similar top that was actually one of the very first things I've ever thrifted, and I've held on to it for all this time, but these are super similar to me, and the halter, especially with the thick leather, it just always weighs my neck down, so it's not pleasurable to wear. So thank you for starting my journey. I can appreciate the mix of the two plaids, but I don't like the big plaid. I have loved the structure of this tube top for so long and have worn it so many times because of that, but girl, what the is that? I have never noticed that. Is this an instance where we should be like, the back is none of my business? Because I was fully gonna keep this, but now I'm like, the funny thing is I was filming it and I was saying,
oh, I love the structure, like it fits like a glove.
And then I realized, wait, no it doesn't. No it doesn't, I never noticed that. Please some seamstress comment why it's doing that, because it's so annoying and I can't get it to flatten out. This is my other black tube top, and see, I love the design of the glittery flowers, but the structure of it I feel like isn't as good as the other one, even though I guess the other one's actually technically isn't perfect if you look at the back. I think this is another piece that I think is really cool, but maybe just not for me. Okay, I really have to lock in now for these black tanks. I want to keep the one I'm wearing for the deep plunge as well as the material. It's kind of like a stiffer cotton, which is very different from anything else I have. I love this, wore it in California, want to keep, truly doing nothing for me. There's only space for one black lace tank in this competition, and it's gotta be the one with more frill. My friend Kat is actually moving away to Louisiana. I'm very upset about it, but also happy for her because I think she's getting a raise from her job. And for her going away party, she asked us to go to a lesbian club and dress in funeral attire. So honestly, I feel like I'm gonna wear this outfit tonight. Another top that I'm like, yes, someone would slay it, but I just don't feel like it's me. These are my 3 black tanks that I like to wear when I want to be cozy, but I really only need one. The problem is they all have their specific pros and cons. This one's my favorite graphic, and it's one of the first pieces I've ever thrifted, but I have to wear a bra with it, which doesn't really mean cozy to me. This one, no bra, but it is kind of the most boring, and sometimes the place it sits on my stomach annoys me. And this one's like the middle ground. It has some of those pros, some of those cons. You know what? I don't have to wear a bra with this one. Yeah, we're keeping her. I love the top of this with the lacing and the grommets, and even the shape of the sleeve, how they're kind of boxy. The reason I bought this was because I thought it looked super unique. Side note, I might want to sew it and take it in. I don't know, but look how sick that is. The text matches my hair and me. I mean, Now this is a cool styling piece. I was basically keeping it for this one look, but I got rid of the dress and I think the skirt for that look, so I just will get rid of her too. She's also shape. A or B? Honestly, secret option C, neither. You know, something I've realized throughout this process is that it's okay to outgrow things. I was looking in my closet and thinking, wow, not a lot of these pieces are originals from when I started my thrift journey back in like 2021. But also that was 5 years ago. I've changed so much in 5 years. And a lot of these pieces I've had for 1 or 2 years and used throughout those 1 or 2 years, like the last 2 white crop tops. And I think when I'm looking at them and evaluating if I'm gonna keep them in my closet or give them away, it can feel hard to give it away because it feels like, why did I ever even own it in the first place if I'm giving it away? What am I actually doing when I'm thrifting? Am I actually thinking about the long-term vision, and is this really who I am, or am I just getting things that are cute that I'm eventually gonna give away in 2 years? But honestly, I think it's okay, especially for a thrifted piece of clothing, to only last in your closet a couple of years. Because yes, there is thrift regret and we shouldn't just go like dilly-dally, I'm just gonna buy everything. But also, in other situations in our lives, like when we enter friendships or relationships, a job, a hobby, or a city we're gonna live in, a lot of the time we just have to evaluate and think, is this something I think I want for my long term? And then we choose to go that path. And I think it's kind of the same with clothing. When we're thrifting, we wanna think, is this something I'm truly gonna wear? Is it something I truly love with the person that I am right now? And if it is, we can take it home, we can experience it for as long as it serves us, which we hope is a long time. But then the moment it doesn't, it's okay to donate it back or sell it and share it with someone who would enjoy it more. Basically, take the pressure off of thinking that everything has to be forever. I think the problem I've been having throughout this video with the maybes, or even when I'm thrifting and I buy pieces, is that they're so close to perfect that I want them in my closet because they feel more like me or what I want to wear than some other pieces. But then something about them just isn't exactly what I want, and that doesn't make me feel great when wearing it. Like, I've worn this piece so many times because I love this upper silver section and the way the white fabric is ruched into it, and it makes it kind of have like a little bit of a slouchy, relaxed vibe. But something about the fit is just not quite baggy enough. And then this top also fits the vibe that I've been going for recently with the beading and the color and the soft, slouchy fabric, but it was a little too big. So I don't know. Okay, pass. Keep, even though I just said she isn't perfect, I have been wearing her a lot and I feel like I would feel sad to let go of something that does feel so in my vibe. Sometimes I wonder if this is too boxy, but honestly, almost all the white tops I'm keeping are tight, so I think we need something with a different shape. I DIY'd this. I think she's so cool, but the base tank I chose, I don't know, its fit is weird. Like, it lost its tightness. Also, this was not that well done. I'm not gonna lie. That looks like a 5th grader did that. I think I spent way too long on the black and white sleeveless tops. So for this colored section, we're going first gut instinct, no second thoughts, breeze right through. God, I always think I love this when I put it on and then I never wear it. So one of my most worn tops, yeah. I actually think I wore this earlier in the video, but I'm gonna pass. Oh, this reminds me of this on my Pinterest board, yeah. As a hot weather dweller, I absolutely love that this top is as thin as a Kleenex. Nah, truly a really pretty top, just not for me. Too vibrant, and I feel like children's museum core. Love the colors, love the design, love the open back. And also such a cool detail that the flowers are part see-through, but like in a tasteful way. Woo! The gemstones on this is the Y2K piece of my closet. The best part about this top is all of its delicate details. I don't have my pasties on, so this is what you're getting. But this is one of those tops I truly didn't expect to love as much as I do. The a little bit off fit has sometimes bothered me. I don't understand why such cool tops that I thrift always have this freaking issue where the boob line was not so enough. Have to say bye to this top. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. The tide is high, but I'm holding on. A top I've worn a lot, but I fear I've worn to death. This top is fun. I need to remember that I can wear her other places than just the club. Basic city. I tried to style this vest the other day, and I tried so many freaking tops, and I just couldn't. A or B? I think B because of the detailing. Honestly, this mock neck is super similar to the one I have with sleeves, and I prefer that one better. One of y'all gifted this to me, and I love the butterfly on it. I will say, I think I might take it in. This is my LA Indie sleeves top. I will say, I wish that the straps were thinner and maybe the scoop neck lower, but I love the back. And for now, it's the only piece that serves its purpose, so. I had fun styling this once, but something about it gives me very school tile floor. Oh my gosh, look how much space is left. Well, these are our final numbers for our sleeveless tops. I think as a final task, I want to take a moment to step back and look at my closet as a whole and think about if I'm meeting my goals for my wardrobe and think about if there's anything I could still take out or maybe even add back.
3 hours later.
So I don't know why, but I'm having so much anxiety right now. I can hear my heartbeat in my ears. For some reason, I feel like I just have this deep urge to throw out everything. I think I'm just really struggling with this battle between the past version of me and the me I'm becoming, and I'm having trouble marrying those identities because I feel like I'm going through a very transformative period in my life, and it's hard to look back on past Allie and see her in so many of these clothes. Since the breakup, which I hate that I keep bringing it up, but honestly it has been a really transformative event in my life. Also because it's been wrapped up with the first time that I feel like I'm really not tied down or guided to any particular path like I always have been by my education or a partner or family. So I guess it's just that more than ever before have I felt so tied to kind of one specific kind of fashion, and I still see a lot of styles on here that I don't feel like currently represent me, and I'm scared to let go of that part of myself because I'm like, what if it comes back? But also it just feels like I look in here and I think that isn't even who I am anymore or who I want to become. But also sometimes I wonder if I put too much pressure on clothes to represent who I am, because actually, like I talked about at the beginning of this video, I do see clothes as a way to showcase who you are, and so that's why I feel like it has so much emotional weight on me. Okay, what would it look like if we did the scary thing and I just pulled out everything that I didn't feel like is me right now? Also, ever since I did short sleeve tops a couple days ago, I have been endlessly thinking about this top, meaning we need to add her back. I literally was thinking I wanted to pass on either this one or the orange one because I felt like I had too many slouchy tops, but then I realized, wait, this is literally the style of something I've been becoming, and I would literally miss it, and it represents me. So she's going back. Seeing her on the rack, I'm just like, ah, yes, that's me. Okay, this skater tee, used to wear it so much, but doesn't feel like me anymore. This Shady Jacks top also doesn't feel like me anymore. If I want a comfy top, I can wear my beige one. Oh my gosh, this is so hard because I think this top is so cute. But even this, like, it just feels a little too much like 2000s beach girl for my vibe. I feel like there's just so much darkness going on here that doesn't feel like me. I do love this, but I don't know. I guess it feels a little too announcy to me, if I'm honest. I'd rather show that with my clothes than say it with them. What if we took the denim vest out? I'm literally trying to just lead with my emotions when I look at the closet right now. Skirt-wise, I'm taking out this one just honestly because I think it's similar enough to this trip one I'm wearing, and I like this one better. Ooh, how do we feel about this? Wow, actually, I think I cured my anxiety. For my dresses, I actually wore this dress last night when I went out for dinner, and a few nights ago I wore this one. And let me just say, when I wore this one, I felt strong and powerful, bold in it. I really felt like I was empowered. Whereas this, I felt awkward and out of place. And I think it's because it actually did make me feel older than I am. Remember how I said 30-year-old new mom? That's how it made me feel. AKA, I think it's really cute for a 30-year-old new mom, but that's not me. This is 25-year-old single Allie that's becoming herself. Honestly, taking out those pieces that were really hard to get rid of actually does make me love my closet more. It was really nice to tell myself, okay, let's just try to remove it. We're not getting rid of it. Feel how that felt. And then for all those pieces, it actually felt more like relief than a sting. And that was so unexpected, but it helped me to let them go, and now I'm happier. Woo! Okay, well, after that big philosophical realization that we had, we are finally done with the closet clean out. Don't forget, guys, that I'm going to be selling the clothes from this video that I passed on Whatnot Saturday, August 22nd, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific time, and I'm donating the proceeds to UNICEF, so make sure that you're there. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to follow my socials here, subscribe, join the beautiful fam. I love y'all so much, and I'll see you on Saturday on Whatnot. Bye.